I am Dr. Paneerselvam.
My dear friends, I don't know how many of you have traveled to Bangladesh. So, if you travel to Bangladesh, you can see a line of streets where you can have different offices, different NGOs. The highest and tallest and the foremost NGOs, the world famous NGO, the topmost NGOs are only in Bangladesh. And you know what is another thing which is very, very popular? The birthplace of joint liability group of microfinance. Today we are celebrating the success of microfinance, and we are telling our complete thanks to all the female member that they are making a very good repayment. That is all the credit goes to only Bangladesh. அங்கே தான் இந்த பங்களாதேஷனுடைய கல்ச்சரை நம்மளால் பார்க்க முடிந்தது. ஏன்னா அவங்களுடைய இன்கம், அவங்களுடைய ஜாப்பே அன்ஸ்டேபிள். அவங்க இன்கம் ஹைலி அன்ஸ்டேபிள். எனி டைம் the people will get flooded. ஆல்வேஸ் ரிஸ்கி லைஃப். அவங்களுடைய ஷெல்டர் கூட அன்சேஃப். ஸோ அந்த பீப்புளுக்கு they know only the small activities, maybe like a basket making or a small kind of nylon bag making or the fish net making, something like that. That's the only thing they are familiar. And also thatcher making, something very small activities. But they wanted is only the seed capital, small capital to invest on it and sell it in the market to earn their livelihood. That is the only thing which they wanted. இதை பார்த்தார்கள். இவர்களுக்கு எவ்வளோ நிறையாலாம் கொடுக்க வேணாம். தக்கா இன்னும் ஒரு 1000 தக்கா, ஒரு 500, 1000, 2000 கொடுத்தாலே போதும். ஸோ டுடே you know what is happening after 40 years or 45 years. They are the role model to almost all the microfinance across the world. You want to learn the cost effective, you have to go and learn. You want to ensure 100% recovery, you have to go and see. How will you make your microfinance into micro enterprises? We have to go and see. How will you make your labor highly committed? You can see there. Can you ask the people to come in the meeting every week? It's a conviction. People come and sit together and organize a meeting. But that has been defeated in India. That has been defeated in many parts of the world. But Bangladesh, still it is there. They ring a bell. All people gather together and discuss all their issues and problems. And again, they will also submit their requirement for the credit. The credit amount will be sanctioned as per this resolution. So all the things systematized, simple procedure. Today, you know what is happening? Even though Bangladesh is deprived of so much of natural calamities and deprived of so many sufferings, today the people, they are self-sufficient. They have many enterprises. They don't wait for the cow to give the milk. They have milk powders. They've got a cotton fabrics and cotton garments. They got many activities creating very good employment opportunities, create a very good awareness on keeping the health intact. And they get money from the day the girl gets married till her last life, till her last breath. For literacy, for education, for jobs, for a house or a livelihood, what all you want, garments, celebration, everything. How is it possible? Because they earn money. That money goes to the MFIs, microfinance institutions. From there they get money. Their money is always surplus in the organization. It's really a dream to believe. It is. It's happening. These organizations refuse to take donations from US. Is it possible? Because we are all after many countries to take free donations. This is a country proud enough refusing the grant given to them for their country. They refuse in front. See, these are all possible because they have found, a professor of economics found that there is a source to develop a financial program to assist the poor, to elevate their poverty. That's what. Very small acid test. So he lent money from his pocket for few people. The people, he discovered that people have repaid promptly before the due date. So he got surprised. I think he thought that there is a very great potential. But he is a theoretician because he is teaching microeconomics. So he applied the microeconomics in the reality. So there is a demand. and how to provide the supply chain. So there, I think he started inventing one after another and listen to their issues and problems and how the cash flow could be increased. How will you make the people employed without expecting any organization to offer them a job, which is highly unstable? Today, I think they are rich enough because they don't have to worry. I don't say in money ways, currency ways. By heart ways, people are very happy. Anytime any problem comes in, they just knock the door of their organization to get their help. Whether it's a job or a medical or emergency or wedding or functions, celebrations, shelters, livelihood, whatnot. So now there is a small activity invented by a professor that there is a potential in it. So he develops as a program, it's a finance program, then made as a microfinance program and makes as a conviction. That is where his thinking has gone. It's not like just take the money and repay the money. No, it's not lending and repaying. No, beyond that, there is a commitment, there is a conviction, and there will be a kind of a sense of responsibilities. So he made it as a culture. Not like our money lender just to lend the money and wait for money to be repaid. No. He made everything as a culture. Now today, in spite of about 4 or 5 decades, people assemble together on a particular day, weekly basis, start talking about all their problems, issues, and find their solutions, listen each other, and make it as a very small, simple records, and pass a resolution for getting additional amount, and list out their activities where they are going to be engaged, what is the requirement, pass it on to the people, and get the loan or get the assistance, and repay the money, and prove that. And it becomes a role model, not only one country, across a country throughout the world, even Tamil Nadu, India, they are all following only the model developed by a professor of economics from Bangladesh University. He has got a Nobel Prize. That is breaking the barrier that there will be no different, because when money is given, money is ruled by every one of them. There should not be any inequality between poor and rich. Poor, where they are inequalized because of lack of money. That money has been given, cash flow is given. So now I think to break the barrier of the disparity, he was invited to get an award of this Nobel Prize, that is a peace making award, because he created peace between the poor and rich. He got an award, he got a Nobel Prize. So, my dear audience, the activity may be small, the business is சின்னதாக இருக்கலாம், சிறுசாக இருக்கலாம், வருமானம் மட்டுமல்ல, உங்களுடைய ரெகக்னிஷன் மட்டுமல்ல, உங்களை உயர கொண்டு போகிற அளவிற்கு ஒரு நோபல் பிரைஸ் வாங்குற அளவுக்கு என்ன, what he has found that there is a demand for money, that's all, given from his pocket, from his pant, then that money has been collected, then he made it as a small business, and again the business has grown into several fold. So it is also possible for you. So you're all wanted by many people in the world, and you got more skillful, talentful. Only thing is, still I think we'll have to remove our ego and again find out the truthfulness and sincere hard working and travel towards your divine. Then I think every one of you is treated as a god, and you are going to be helpful, and you are going to bless people to come away from their bondage, or maybe like slavery, or maybe like the poverty ridden. So my dear youth and my housewives, it is possible for every one of you, and why don't it is not possible for you? Think over and act fast.